Welcome to MeMe's Kitchen. Oh, y'all, it's a beautiful fall day. But listen, this is the time of year when you go to work, and I do still work. You go to work with the heat on in your car, and you come home with the air conditioner on. I got in my car when I left work. I don't usually work on Monday, but I'm filling in for somebody. And I got in the car and I was like, whoa, this is like a summer day. So I had to cut the air on. But it's just that time of year. So, hey, y'all. It's wonderful. It's beautiful. Oh my goodness, the leaves are changing. It's just a beautiful time of year. Y'all, this time of year when we're nearing the end of October, can't believe that. Caroline and I were talking about that. It's just hard to believe. We start thinking about Thanksgiving and what we are going to have on our buffet, or what you're going to take if you're going to a family gathering and everybody's supposed to bring a dish. And so today we're going to make something that's very simple and it's very easy for anybody to do. If you can open a can, you can do this recipe. So if you have my cookbook, turn to page 26, and we're going to do curried fruit. Now y'all, this is a beautiful dish, and the color is just so pretty, and it would just looks so nice on any buffet with any kind of combination. So the first thing it calls for, and of course I couldn't find the size cans I wanted, so it calls for a larger can of sliced peaches. So I bought two, let me see what these are. Oh, 15 ounce. Okay, so I just bought two of these. So what we're gonna do is just pour these in our colander here, and I don't need that juice for anything. All right, one 15-ounce can of sliced pears. Okay, put that in there. Oh, let's see, look like. And then one can of apricots. Now y'all, these are a little bit hard to find. So this is one of those dishes that you can substitute different things. If you can't find apricots, don't worry about it. Just leave them out. Okay? And now, one can, and y'all, this thing was so bent up, I like to never gotten it open, of pineapple chunks. So we'll put that in there. Okay? Now then, we're going to put all of those in our casserole dish and use a 9x13. Just shake that out a little bit. Oh, y'all, look, it looks pretty already. Okay, now it calls for a 16-ounce jar of maraschino cherries. And y'all, I'm going to rinse these, and I'll save that jar. Because these cherries, if you don't rinse them a little bit, they will turn your whole casserole red. And so we don't need all of it red. All right, so put these in here, and then just kind of, now y'all look at that. Isn't that pretty? It's just pretty with nothing else done to it. But we are going to cook it. Now, I've already set the oven on 350 degrees. 350 degrees. All right. And oh yay, a stick of butter. So we're going to get our stick of butter here in our bowl. I will stick this in the microwave and melt it, and we'll be right back. All right, y'all, our stick of butter is melted. All right, and we're going to add 1 cup of sugar. And it's just regular sugar. Put that in our dish. Now, it calls for a teaspoon and a half of curry powder. Now, I know what your first thing is probably going to be, but we don't like curry. Well, y'all, it really is good. But if you don't like curry, then why don't you use something like cinnamon? That would be good in it, but I'm going to tell you, you'll miss part of the wonderful flavor of this if you do. But everybody's got to do their own thing. All right, we're going to mix this up good. And then what we're going to do is spoon this right over the top of our mixed fruit. Y'all, I love this. And oh, it tastes so good, y'all, with everything. Okay. We'll just kind of spread this out and just, there's no rhyme or reason to this, just so that all of it kind of gets covered with the sugar and the curry powder and that butter mixed. Oh my goodness. Caroline, it smells good, doesn't it? Mm-hmm. Y'all, Caroline is the one that's going to have the baby in February. A little girl. We're so excited. We have a lot of boys in our family. And so she's bringing us a little girl. And her name is going to be Anna Chapman Gaddis. That's what Caroline is now. She is Gaddis. Okay. All right, y'all. We're going to stick this in the oven. And I'm going to start it on 20 minutes. It doesn't necessarily need to like cook, but it just needs to get the sugar and all that flavor down through the fruit. So let's stick it in the oven. All right, Caroline, here we go. All right, let's set our timer here on 20 minutes. And then we'll check it at the end of 20 minutes and see how it's doing. Okay, so we'll be right back. Okay, y'all. Now, see if you can see how it's bubbling there around. Let me pull it out a little bit, Caroline. And it's just kind of bubbling around the edges. So that's really, we're just trying to get that fruit until it's tender. So let's put this over here. Okay, y'all, let's look at this now. Isn't that beautiful? Y'all, that would just be pretty on any buffet. And if you have to take a dish like for Thanksgiving, this travels well, because once you get there, you can just stick it in the microwave and heat it up a little bit. It is better if you serve it warm. And so we're not going to taste this because it's hot, y'all. And I've already tried tasting some of this hot stuff. And so I just wanted to give you an idea of some of the things that we can start thinking about for Thanksgiving. And speaking of Thanksgiving, I'm going to tell you, for those who do not know, my son had a heart transplant 1 year ago. And y'all, he got his checkup last week and it was perfect. So he is doing wonderful. He's returning to work. Of course, he works from home, like so many people do nowadays. But we're just so very thankful. And God has just been so good and has shown so much favor to our family. And that's just more than we could ever thank him for. But think about your Thanksgiving meal now, and think about the things that you're going to be cooking, because the next few weeks we'll hit some other things, some casseroles that'll be easy for you to make, to take, to have at home, or take if you're going to a family gathering. So y'all have a good rest of the week. Y'all, thank you so much for viewing, and thank you for your wonderful comments. Y'all like my family now, and I just feel like I have gained so much friendship all over the United States, y'all. It's just wonderful. It's just added just an extra blessing to my life. So everybody, shine for Jesus.